Hi folks, and welcome back. It's Saturday morning. We're still in Arran. Still on Lachranza, funnily enough. And I have decided that we're going to go down to Brodick. We need a bit of shopping, and I know there's a big co-op supermarket in Brodick, so we're going to head down there. There's an outdoor shop that I want to look at, and there's the toast ready. So while I get that ready, why don't you watch this, and I will put off that alarm. Well, we've put the fire out, obviously. The toast was excellent. You know, whenever I put anything on in this kitchen, whether it's the grill or the toaster, the fire alarm goes off. It's very sensitive. Poor wee soul. Anyway, so I was saying we're going to head down to Brodick area today. The weather forecast is not good for the west of Scotland today. It was bright and sunny when we got up about an hour ago, and it's cloudy, and according to the weather forecast it's going to rain. Cloudy and rain. Everywhere else sunny, but here cloudy and rain. Of course it is. I also had the drone up a minute ago because I wanted to take a picture of the park, just to let you see it, see the size. One of the problems that we had yesterday was whenever we put the drone up, it was being attacked by oyster catchers. And speaking to somebody at the distillery, they're nesting there just now, and they're due to hatch any day. And I think the parents are just being a wee bit cautious when anybody flies anywhere near them. So, so we stopped what we're doing the other day. But I thought it'd be okay the day. We just put out 400 feet picture of the site, and it was about 300 feet, and they started again. They obviously don't like it, so took a quick picture and brought it back down. Yeah, again. So we've arrived here in Brodick this morning. It's Saturday morning, and I don't know what to tell you about Brodick. There's not a lot to say. All along here in the front there are just guest houses and hotels and a few pubs and restaurants. Pretty decent. And one of the big supermarkets on the island, there's a co-op where you can stock up. It's where the ferry comes in, so most people will go into the shops and stock up before heading inland or wherever they're going to go, because it's a pretty decent big shop. You know what I was going to tell you earlier, and I forgot. Did you see me scratching? The midges this morning were just terrible. The weather has been damp and warm, and midges love damp and warm. And you know what they say about midges, you know, when you kill one, 10,000 come to the funeral. And yeah, you shouldn't laugh at your own jokes. Terrible wee things. Avon, Skin So Soft, I hear, is the way to tackle them. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of shopping here, and then we are going to go down to Whiting Bay, which is south of the island. It's about as far south as you can go, really. Another wee update. I have just been into Co-op in Brodick for a wee bit of shopping. Thought I'd get something nice for tea of the night. And here's my advice. Shop in Ardrossan, Asda before you get the ferry, because it's extortionate. I can't believe it. The difference in price between here and the mainland is just shocking. I feel sorry for folk that live here. That's just ridiculous prices. So are Imagines being cheap? Maybe. Imagine. So there's my advice. The Ardrossan Asda is right next to the ferry terminal. You pass it, actually. As you drive into town, you've got the crossing with the traffic lights at the bottom of Princess Street and Glasgow Street. So you go through there to head to the ferry, and Asda's on your left, you can't miss it. I would suggest that you go a wee bit early, go there for your shopping before you hit Arran, get everything you need. Okay, this video is not in any way sponsored by Asda or the Co-op, and I don't think we're getting any sponsorship for the Co-op soon. Thanks. Hey guys, well this is us in Lamlash. As you can see, that there is called Holy Isle, that you can sail from. I think there's wee ferries that you can get for down there, and this is the beach at Lamlash. As you can see, let me just give you a quick look around. Pretty nice. Lamlash itself is just there, just back there, as you can see. Quite a big place. It's actually, here's the boring bit, it's the administrative centre for Arran. So it's the council offices and all that kind of nonsense. But it's also a health centre as well, and the big academies here. So if you need any health care, Lamlash is the place to go. You know, there's kids out in canoes, and there's loads of boating things happening. We're going to be going up that way, up there, round the bottom of the island towards Lag and Kilmorey, that sort of area, and that's where we're heading today. So we're just really a pit stop here just to show you. There's quite a decent shops, and yeah, it's good English, isn't it? There's quite a decent range of shops in Lamlash itself. You know, for all your essentials and everything, and tourist tat if you're into that stuff. And you know, there'll be fishing nets that you can buy when you go to the beach. Well, that kind of nonsense. And yeah, it's pretty decent, and some nice houses and nice hotels by the looks of things. And it's remember the other day we were here, Arran Fine Foods. It's the home of Arran Fine Foods. So this is in video is in no way sponsored by Arran Fine Foods, but you know, if you want, then you've got my email address. It's in the description somewhere, and you can send me some stuff if you want. Send me as much free stuff as you like, because that would be lovely. Arran Fine Foods, great. Okay, there's parking here. There's no overnight parking here. I don't know where the nearest part is. It's quite a big car park here, so you can spend the day here. But I don't know where there's parking in the town. Could you park there overnight? I don't know. I suppose it's search for night, or was it search for night, park for sites, something like that. You can get something on there that'll tell you. Alright, so we're going to head off now down the coast. It might be a bit of a tricky run a bit, because I heard that there's some sort of incident at a place called Largybeg, which is about halfway between here and where we're going, and there's only one road down this side, and it says that the road's closed at Largybeg. I don't know what that's going to mean, but we're going to chance it and see if it was maybe just a wee incident. I haven't seen that. I've only seen one sign that said the road was partially closed, so let's try it and see what happens. Alright, we'll see in a minute. Hi, me again. Sorry, we're still on Lash. I just had to show you this as I was driving out the car park. Honesty box putting. Magic, isn't it? So, can you see that okay? Yeah, you can see it fine, I think. So you can see here, £1.50 a game for your putting. There are putters here. There you go. And hand sanitizer and a wee honesty box there. Cost putting in the rough, £1.50 per person. Please clean hands before and after. Do not remove the pin flags. Clean putter handles. Play and help us improve the green. Put your money in the honesty box. How fantastic is that? So, you know, I'm tempted to put money in it and not even play. That's amazing, isn't it? That a community can do something like that and improve the neighbourhood, like in more places now doing that. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you see that. This is in Lamlash. If you're looking for something for the kids to do, £1.50 is keep your kids for an hour, 2 hours occupied. That's a no-brainer, isn't it? It really is. And while we're on that subject, can I just say that there are other things here to do as well. In here, tennis courts, sailing things, lots of things that you can do. But definitely, if you're in Lamlash, bring the kids here, get yourself some putting practice. That actually looks like a pretty decent course. Yeah, is it 9 holes? You know, it might be 18, maybe 18 holes. That's not too bad for a morning or an afternoon. Keep everybody busy for what, a family, £6. Come on. Okay, talk to you later. Hey guys, so we are in Whiting Bay now, and I have just discovered the best shop, well, one of my favourite shops is here. It's called MBS Petrol and Diesel. It's a wee garage, open 8 till 5 every day except Sunday, and it's one of the great shops. It's like, I think if you went in and you said, have you got a, what do you call it, or a doodah, they would say, do you want a left-handed one or a right-handed one, because they have got everything. Anything that you would need, like a great old-fashioned hardware store. You know, they've got a wine rack, you know, next to the plumbing supplies. It's fantastic. Just a brilliant wee shop. And Whiting Bay itself is a bit brilliant, you know, really. It's kind of overlooked, I think, in Arran, but it's just a strange place because it runs quite a long way along the coast. So you drive into Whiting Bay and you've got the school and you've got a garage and a wee shop and stuff, and you think, well, that's Whiting Bay, and that's okay, it's not very big. And then you drive a couple of 100 yards and then in the next bit of Whiting Bay, and then you drive another couple of 100 yards up there, and there's another bit. And there's also chemical waste disposal that I'm going to go and show you in a minute. In fact, we're going to go and do that just now. So I'm going to cut you off now, and then I'll turn you back on in a second. Go. So we're going our way along here. There, in the middle of Whiting Bay, you will see, well, will you see? Can you see the wee boat? Yeah. Next to post office and Bay Wheel and Crafts, you've got this building here. Okay, let me go around the back, and you will see this toilet block. It's only the ladies and disabled that's open just now. I don't know why that is, but around the back here we have, yeah, there it is, chemical disposal. So if you're looking for somewhere to get rid of your waste, bring it round here. Don't leave it in a ditch. Bring it round here. What a great wee place. And we can just see further up there. Okay, that's where we're going to go. I'm sure there's a campsite up there. See, just at the bend up there. I'm sure there's a campsite up there somewhere. We're not going to go to the campsite, but we'll drive past it and let you see it. But not too shabby as beaches go. How's that? Not bad. And that wee bit that you can see sticking out there, that's the end of Holy Isle. We have stopped in here. We're at a place called Silver Sands, purely by accident, because we were trying to go to Lag and we had to divert because something's happening at a place called Largy Beg. So we had to divert through here, and we've never been here before. It's just along from Seal Shore. If I show you the wee island there, see that okay? Can you see that? You know what, I'm going to turn you around. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? So we have stopped up here at a place called Seal Shore. There's ample parking here, but it's no overnight for campers and motorhomes. It's that all bit. So I just thought we'd go a wee wander down here. Let me just see. There we go. Now if we look there, I don't know what that wee island's called, we have no lighthouse on it, but just to behind it and to the left, I'll put it right in the middle there, how's that? You can see Ailsa Craig. Can you? That better? See Ailsa Craig in the distance there? That's where your curling stones come from. So this is Silver Sands. What a great place to have a wee picnic on a Saturday afternoon. Well, I'm not going to go all the way down there just because I'm too lazy. Right guys, so we've just pulled in here for a wee while, just for a minute. I remember the other day we got mango and ginger dressing. Two of our favourite things, by the way, mango and ginger, just love it. Perfect with salad or as a marinade, and I was driving along thinking, why don't we give that a bash then, why don't we try that? So we're going to put this along with this. This is what we got earlier in Co-op and where were we? What's the name of that place again? Brodick. Hopeless, what a memory. Co-op and Brodick. So we're going to put this, so let's crack this open. Let's see how easy this is. It is Scotch beef rump steak, 14-day matured, and it was actually, it wasn't too bad. I mean, 2 for £7. Don't tell Andy. So we're going to put this in here. You know, sometimes you just have to treat yourself, you know. Life's too short, it's only money. Okay, and how do we think we do this? You just smear it on. What do you think? Oh, take that off for a start. Can bend, don't need that. Get a wee check. And let's, there we go. Mussels, Mussels. 25p this was, 25 pence. I mean, you couldn't buy the jar for that. Anyway. Smells like, remember you used to get ginger wine when you were a kid and you went to New Year parties, Hogmanay parties, and you weren't allowed to drink, but somebody would give you ginger wine? That is exactly what that smells like. Brilliant. Maybe that's how I love ginger so much, because of ginger wine. Yeah, should have stuck to that, and maybe we shouldn't have went on to beer and whiskey. Anyway, so let's just drizzle that on there. I think that's probably enough, isn't it? Let's see. Now, in the van, we don't seem to have a brush for our cooking. So, I've just washed my hands, by the way, don't be complaining about anything. Saying that was disgusting what you did. Right, so turn on that side. A little bit into that side. Let's just do that again. Turn it over. Looks like quite a nice bit of steak, this, because there's quite a lot of fat in it. If anybody knows about steak, trying to cook steak, make sure you get a bit of steak with fat in it, because it cooks better and it doesn't dry out so much. Right, so there you go. Let me show you taste. That's really lovely. Right, so we're going to leave that. I wanted to get that done early so that we can leave it. We're going to put that back into the fridge. Let me just... They're great, these wee things, isn't it? You just collapse them. Brilliant. Put that back in. Now, I don't think we're going to have a barbie later on. We're going to have we'll either just grill that, or we'll just stick it in the pan and fry it. I've got some vegetables and mushrooms and some new potatoes to go with that, so that should be quite a tasty dinner, I think. Okay, well, we'll catch you later and we'll see how that goes. Let's see where we end up next.